I can start if you want me to go. You ready to go?
We ready.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Avo, and this is the Dynasty Bro Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 97. Let's go!
You know, we always got to turn DJ Avo down because he talked right into the mic,
You
right into
know.
it. You hear all the emphasis on his words. What's good, Brodies and Bays? This is the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 87. This is where you come for your fantasy football needs and to chop it up about the latest NFL news. I am Dynasty Bro Dot here with my co-bro.
I don't want no smoke. Dynasty Bro Vic.
We getting all the smoke in these dynasty drafts going right now. Everybody rookie drafts is popping, and I know it's been a motherfucking headache. But before we get into that, let me say this. Instagram, you can't stop me. They cut off my first live. We was doing numbers. People was commenting. We joking. We was hollering at the good guys at Veridian Global. They still shut us down. You know what the fuck we did? We came back in with another live video without no music being played. And then my DJ chopped up the music when he finally started up. They can't stop us. They can't ban us. They can't cut us off no more because we the bros. Sorry, y'all. That just pissed me off. I had to get that off my chest. Flag on the place to Instagram. I got time today. That money bag was in the background.
Hey, we're going to pull that back up. we got some flags today for
sure.
sure.
Yeah, we got some flags. But look, we here with a fire episode. We did round one of the NFL rookie of the NFL draft, and we just talk about the guys that mattered for us in fantasy football, whether we liked them or not. And what we're gonna do today is get into two through the rest of the rounds, man. We're gonna chime in heavy on, on day two, get into the second round, get to the third round, and then what we'll do is we'll just try to dissect the people that we feel like are relevant, touch on everybody pause. But, we might not just, stay on the guys that don't really mean anything, at least right now to us. So that's what we plan to do. Recap this bitch. Yeah. How you feeling today, Dynasty Bro Vic?
Man, I feel good, bro. I've been drafting all week. I'm getting my guys. I got on the Slim Reaper tee. I've been getting Devonta rostered everywhere. So I've been getting them early, been getting them late. I'm excited, man. How about you?
Hey, I'm chilling, bro. I'm mentally checked out, man. I'll be in LA in less than 48 hours.
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
And Vegas.
Hey, lit.
Shout out to what up, Snail?
You gonna get a Fat Tuesday?
What up, Snail? Yeah, I'm gonna get a Fat Tuesday, bro.
Why
not?
Why not, bro? Why not?
Turn up. I might get something from Fat Sal's too.
What's that?
It's a burger joint. Okay. I ain't ate no beef in a couple years, bro. But I told Snail it's going down.
That's what's up.
All right, pop my neck, get back into this podcast. Let's work. DJ, how you feeling today?
Man, I feel good. How about y'all, man? I'm feeling great.
Man. I feel like a whole new ninja right now. So look, this is what we're going to do. Before we get into the main segment, we got some flags on the plays. I think everybody ready. I don't know how everybody came with one, but then we're going to get into what's the word, the Hood TMZ with Dynasty Bro Vic. And after we get into all that, knock out the main topic, we're going to do to say something good to the people because that's the closing. And hopefully we all got something good to say and leave out on. So that's what we on, man. Y'all ready to just get this shit shaking?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Sounds good, bro.
Vic, it's all on you, my guy.
All right, man. Let's get into the what's the word. Hey, it's a light week. So shout out to Hot Freestyle on Instagram. Tom Brady dropped $6 million on a 77-foot yacht. I know y'all probably thinking, who gives a fuck? And you're right. Hey, it's a light news week, like I said.
I know, bro. You got it, bro. And he just balling. I think, and his wife make more money than him.
That's what's up. Hey, I'm trying to be a stay-at-home dad too.
Why not?
Except for on Sundays
and Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's true.
And Thursdays.
Yeah, and
Mondays.
Whenever they got half off on wings and beer.
Shout out to the living room lounge.
All right, let's keep it pushing, man. Hey, I don't know if you guys saw, but shout out to the Bleacher Report Gridiron. Terry Bradshaw on Aaron Rodgers. Him being that upset just shows me he said him being that upset shows me just how weak he is. So I had to reel that back in, reread it. So why am I highlighting this? White on white beef, y'all. This ain't our fight. So we ain't gonna comment. We're just gonna check out. This ain't our fight, but we got white on white beef. And it's a quarterback beef. So old school. We got a boomer old school.
Hey, I think it's our job to hype this shit up so it can go worse.
Yeah.
It can go more downhill.
Yeah, Terry.
Who you got your money on?
I got Terry, bro.
You got Terry. I'm going Aaron Rodgers all day. Hey, Rod, what's good?
Jeopardy been trash. I'm with you, Terry.
Aaron Rodgers don't like he give a shit, bro. Aaron Rodgers like he is sneaky, bro.
Hey, look at his face. He look like you want to snuff him, bro.
Show me. Now show the camera.
No, show the people.
Hey, look at Terry Bradshaw's face. He look like you want to snuff him. Bro, that shit is funny, man.
Like I said, white on white beef.
Hey, we gotta sit that one out, man. That ain't our fight.
Hey, it looked like who you about to talk about next. Don't look.
Hey, let's keep it pushing, man. Hey, Adam Thielen had to chime in on this. Shout out to Bleacher Report. He was like, the whole stadium is not nice. There's nothing fancy about it. Talking about the Green Bay Packers Lambeau Field. He's like, it's just a bunch of bleacher seats. So this is one of those moments where you just, you know how you got the nice neighbor down the street, you know, nothing never pop off, nice family, yard always cut, and they finally got some shit popping off, so you open up your blinds. You be like, what the fuck going on down there?
Hey, what the fuck going on over there?
Yeah, bro. So Adam Thielen had to chime in like, I never liked them anyway. So he putting his 2 cents in for the HOA. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody getting it in, bro.
Shout out to Adam Thielen. I don't know why he talking shit about Lambeau Field, but now's the perfect time. So
shit, everybody get they sneak this in.
Get they sneak this
up.
Shit
up,
up,
man.
Why you got the opportunity?
He said, white on white beef.
Who said that?
That's my guy. Hey, this ain't our fight, bro.
Got nothing to do with us, bro. We're going to
We
stay out.
gotta sit this one out,
sit
man.
that one out, man.
Let me show y'all how you're supposed to do it. We're going to stay out of this.
We jump in, might go left.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's keep it pushing, man. Shout out to USA Track and Field. So I don't know if you guys saw, but DK Metcalf actually ran 100 meters, 100 meter dash, 100 yards. Yeah, that's a long. That would have been a long race. I've been drinking. All right, 100 meter race.
Had one beer. How many beers you done had?
One.
Come on now, dog. Come on.
Hey, it's cool though. But check this out. He came in 9th place, man. But he had a solid start. Did you guys see the race? The
Yeah,
highlights?
it looked like he just couldn't finish.
Yeah. But he had a solid start, but then again, he's competing against world-class athletes. Like, this is what they do night and day. So shout out to
look
him.
how big he is, bro. That nigga look big as hell, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But the shit was lit. I thought it was dope. I mean, seeing him step out, you know, out of his comfort zone and branch off in the track and field. So
What place did he come in?
9th out of 10.
Shout out to our guy, Derek.
He came in 9th out of 10th. What did he run?
Yeah.
Bring the Juice
They got his
podcast.
time up there?
Yeah, he ran my bad. He ran a 10:36.
Hey, bro, that's fast.
That is fast.
He going to act like that's slower than.
And then Crayvon Gillespie, he ran a 10:11. He came in first.
So they was all right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So he could really break. He could really get up there if he wanted to. If he really worked on it.
Yeah, and he might have had him in the 60 meters. So
Hey,
he had a good start.
We getting some good comments in. If y'all get to see this on our page, that's why you got to tune in live, man, and see the live comments, man. I know we don't want to speak every single one, but it's one on there that's pretty funny. Vic didn't bring it on the screen. He don't got to.
Nah, I got to, bro. Probably fake. Yeah, man. That remind me of that ramen pack. Nobody like the beef ramen
Hey, Mo,
pack.
do you see that comment?
I can't see it. No.
It says probably flavorless beef.
Pink Spicks. That's my guy on Twitter, man. Shout out to my guy.
Oh, man.
Derek's my guy on Twitter, too.
Pure entertainment.
Check out Bring the Juice podcast for the coats.
True.
Shout out to my guys. All right, man. That's all I got, man. Anything else you guys want to add?
Damn, that was light than a motherfucker. That's all you
I
had.
had to throw in Tom Brady yacht, man, just to, you know, before we got into the, you know, white on white.
I
beef.
got one, bro. I got the most important one.
What?
Tim Tebow just got signed to the
man,
Jaguars,
come on,
bro.
man.
Okay.
We need to talk about this because Avo.
The guy got signed. You know who I'm about to pick
Avo's
up.
not a fantasy guy, but in every redraft we've ever done, he's always taking
on,
Tebow
man.
at the very end.
Come on, you know who I'm
The
about to pick
first
up.
year he ever did that to be funny, he won the damn championship. He had God on his side, bro.
Got on my team, bro.
That's messed up. But nah, how do you feel about Tim Tebow? Because now I'm seeing all these funny reports about like the locker room is split between them bringing in Tebow, and now you got these black athletes, past and present in the league, talking about, damn, this guy ain't played in a decade. He get a damn contract, but Kaepernick can't. I don't know, man. How you feel about? We don't even got to take it to the Kaepernick thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about him just getting a contract in general?
I mean, this is old coach, man, Urban Meyer. So he's definitely going to get some run, but he's not going to have any fantasy value. I'm sure he might hit the end zone here or there, but he's not a guy I'm looking to roster. So, and going back to the Kaepernick piece, I mean, I've already said it. Like, his purpose is bigger than football at this point. So, you might as well just let Cap rock, man. It's all good. He has a bigger purpose in life at this point.
That's true.
Go
I
ahead.
ain't even got no damn feelings on it, to be honest.
I really don't care.
Yeah, thrown off. I wanted to bring it to the table because it just happened.
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke. I was like,
legit.
oh, that's funny. Like, that's a funny Twitter joke.
It's real.
Like, oh, wait, he really got signed?
It's real
Wait,
after
really?
Bleacher Report put it up.
So, like, I did see that. You never know. They might be tricking them to get him in the building so they can ask him to coach.
Yeah. We'll see, man. But, hey, he got his guys. Hey, they're rebuilding down there in Jacksonville. So it's an exciting time for sure for that organization.
All right, and I got one more. We should just bring it here and talk about it now because I don't know if we'll have the space to talk about it during the main segment. My bro Vic called me out on Twitter yesterday because I got into a league. I got thrown into a league yesterday. My OG Mike was like, hey, tight end premium league, open spot. We need a player. I was like, Vic, tell him I want in on that league. So Vic told dude, added me. I paid my dues. So here we are. 106, it was already my turn. Cal Pitts in the tight end premium league. Money. 107 go. It was, I don't know who it was.
It was me.
Okay, who'd you take?
Yeah, I had the 105 and the 107.
Who'd you take?
I think I took Devonta and also
Travis.
Yeah, and I took Eaton.
All right, so Zach Wilson's there with the 108 in the Superflex League. My team has Baker, Jordan Love, and Garoppolo. So one quarterback is needed. So I'm like, okay, I don't got no more picks coming up. I'm done with this draft. I was trying to move around, trying to scoot back. I hit Vic up, trying to scoot back, see if I can get Mac Jones and a couple picks. Nobody wanted to scoot up. I don't know all these people, so I'm trying not to sit on the clock and take forever. Everybody knows I'm not the biggest Zach Wilson fan. We spoke about it. But I am a believer in don't lose out on value. So me and Vic talked about it. He was like, dude, do you like Zach here? I'm like, no, I don't want to. I want to move. I'm going to take him because I'm not going to just take a guy and miss out on the value. So I'm somewhere in between. I want to move off Zach Wilson, but still, if I can't and figure that situation out, I got a guy where I feel like the value is there. He's still the premium position, and I need quarterback on my team. And I feel like I'm setting myself back taking Mac Jones before Zach Wilson because it's not needed. So I just went ahead and took the guy. I'm all about progression. I'm all about, sliding in DM, seeing if people want to trade. So I think I should be able to maneuver around. I'm starting to get active with the league, mate. So Wilson, shame me if you want to, man. With the 108, I took him as much as I'm not the biggest fan of him. I feel like it was needed in that moment to pull the trigger on Zach Wilson. There, bro. At me.
I was just trolling, bro.
It worked. You know what I mean? People was hitting me up.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But, I do get your point. Taking the value there as far as, Superflex, 108. If you got to think about it, I get it. So.
Yeah, bro. I think people like to see me and Vic go at each other on Twitter, man.
Bro, sometimes you be subbing me. Sometimes you be adding me. That's why I say I don't want no smoke, man.
Sometimes I'll be texting you. Sometimes I'll be calling.
Yeah, bro.
I sent Vic a text yesterday like, hey, bro, I'm trying to scoot up. Give me that Pittman. This nigga called me talking about, nigga, don't text me. I said, bro, you just text me earlier trying to do a trade.
Bro, you was at work, but hit my line. We going to GMO. Like, we got to talk it out on the phone, bro.
Bro, Vic calls me anytime he wants to while I'm at work. But the one time he sent me a text and I call him out on it, he like, bro, you at work. He don't ever give a shit. He'll call me 17 times in the morning and don't give a shit. And the one time he texts me, he like, bro, I ain't want to call you at work. Come on, bro. And now I used to feel bad calling Vic at 3 o'clock. Used to have 3 o'clock meetings.
Man, I'm glad them shit stopped.
Hey,
shit was daily.
Fuck our jobs. My boss better understand his draft season.
Hey, it wasn't fixed. Y'all should have had 3. It ain't gonna be fixed tomorrow at 3. That's all I'm saying.
I be sneaking in one earbud talking to Vic. My boss walk up to me. I be like, don't hang up. I put the earbud in my
Hey, I'll be waiting too. Sometimes it'll be like 5 minutes, 3 minutes.
I'll bounce back, be like, damn, I know Vic off the phone. Hello? What's up, bro?
Hey, you a real one, bro. That's
bro,
real
we getting this Dynasty talk in, bro.
I'll be like, bro, you good? Where the smoke at? Damn, bro, you still on the phone?
You need to pull up.
Vic will call me at 6:45 in the morning, knowing I just got to work at 6:30. I'll be like, hello, bro, everything good, bro? Where the smoke at? Do I need to get off on 10th Street? I'm like, nah, bro.
Hey, we northbound or southbound?
You already know.
That's my bro in real life.
That's funny.
That nigga call me, make sure they don't smoke no matter when it is. That's my bro in real life.
That's funny.
Get you some real friends.
Shout DJ Avo too. That's our other real brother. All right, man. That's that. So thanks for breaking down Zach Wilson, but I had to capitalize on that moment on Twitter with the Smokey. So I had to capitalize on the Ezel.
And you gonna tag this motherfucker to make it real.
Yeah, so
hey, we got something to talk about on the pod tomorrow. Hey, Avo, look at this goofy shit. This stupid ass nigga.
Yeah, bro.
It's cool, bro.
You got it.
All right, look, what we gonna do before we get to the main segment is DJ.
We got no flags.
Oh, we do got flags. My bad. Okay, backtrack. Really, what I was doing is I wasn't jumping the gun to get to that shit. I was really about to do the follow us where, and I was about to give him some flowers. Like, bro, you been rocking out. Tell the people they can follow you at. But now we about to do the flags.
My bad.
And now I'm not giving them his flowers. So after we do the flags, we just gonna roll into the, hey Vic, where can we follow you at? Damn, how you feel? Feel like an asshole a little bit?
I do, bro. We gotta give Avo his flowers for sure.
Bro, fuck that. I turned my flowers down, bro. Hey, let's get into the flag on the play, man. I know everybody got one. You feel me?
Avo, you got a flag, bro?
No, I don't. I do not.
Okay.
I do not. I don't think.
No, I got a flag.
I don't.
I got a flag. Vic, you go first.
I don't know his name, but it's unfortunate as far as what happened. But Tariq Cohen lost his brother, and there was a guy that actually added Tariq, saying this is the brother of Bears running back Tariq Cohen. So flag on the play to that guy that broke the news. I don't even know if he actually broke it, but just to at Tariq. Because at the end of the day, his mention's going to blow up with people commenting. And what a terrible way to find out, like, your brother passed, right? So
that's trash.
Yeah. This dude did it on Twitter, man. So I didn't want to make that news, but I do want to flag the guy just on his approach. Like, why at Tariq Cohen? That literally could have been the way he found out his brother's no longer here. Because, the comments and mentions are blowing up every time somebody comments or likes it or whatever. So, flag on the play to that guy on Twitter for a news broadcasting station. That was trash. So,
like, they didn't learn from Kobe.
Yeah, man. Trash.
You don't have to be first to everything, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if this is a flag, but I want to pose a quick conversation real quick.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, well, you can even get in this.
Yep.
All right, look. So, leading into the draft, all offseason after college ended, it was basically Zach Wilson so fire. Trey Lance should be number 3 to San Francisco. Even Mac Jones, Justin Fields is this, he should fall. Have y'all seen the narrative now that he's already been drafted? How they want to paint him as the underdog and how he was so good in college? Like, oh man, this is going to be a bad look for Wilson if Justin Fields turns it around and blows up, and just all this good things about Fields now that the draft is over and the picks have already been made. Have you seen that narrative now, bro? Because I've been watching it and seeing it, and I feel like all that I'm skeptical of Justin Fields that we were having talk right before the draft is gone. And all I watch is NFL Network and ESPN. That's why I'm asking, because it's like the narrative is gone from everybody that I was hearing it from leading to the draft.
Hey, I'll be honest. I was undecided on Fields, like, going in, but once I saw how the draft played out, I can tell you're going to come in with a chip on his shoulder. So I like the underdog effect to that extent. I still believe he's the number 2 QB coming out, but for him to fall behind Trey and Zach, basically you're saying he's the number 4 QB, he gonna come out balling, bro. So I feel it. I like the situation going into the Bears offense. I like it, man. So I definitely got me some Justin Fields rostered in these rookie drafts. So yeah, I'm excited.
Flag on the play for Justin Fields falling all the way to 11 again. I feel like I just needed to say this again.
I think the narrative might have changed because, like, you remember that picture we talked about? Like, that picture they saw the picture of him looking uncomfortable.
The video of Zach Wilson?
Yeah, they saw that and they was like, uh-oh, he might not be ready. I'm telling you, that's what happened. I'm telling you, that's it right there. They saw that and was like, he's not ready for this.
That's fine, but it's like the bashing he got now is like gone. It's like these analysts are like trying to give like a hero style story for Justin Fields, which it shouldn't have had to be that deep. We knew how good he was. He's been that good. Everybody hyped him up. And like soon as the college season ended, everybody started bashing him. And now it's I'm like, oh man, this could be one of the biggest comeback stories now. And I'm like, it never should have been a comeback story. It should have been the second pick in the draft, and we should have been like, damn, he got a whole bunch he got a bunch of hype that he got to live up to. That should be the story now, not he's gonna come in with a chip on his shoulder and hope he's going to live up to it. I can just see it. It shouldn't even have to be that, bro. It should never been that story.
That's true. Big facts.
Flag to the media.
Facts.
Always.
And then the owners and GMs that read too much to the media.
Big up to Chicago.
Yeah, big up to Chicago, man. So, yeah. All right. Was that your only flag?
Yeah, that's my only flag. You got another one?
Nah, that's it, bro. All right, DJ Avo, where can we follow you at, man?
You can follow your boy DJ Avo at Dynasty Bro Avo on the Twitter, Dynasty Bro Avo on the Twitch. I was just live before this podcast.
Killing it.
Make sure you catch me live every other Tuesday. So it won't be next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that. Maybe I'll switch it up since, figure this out now. And on the Twitter, you can on the gram, you can catch me at Avo Love. Hey, yo, Dot, where can we follow you at, bro?
Hey, before I tell the good people where they can follow me at Avo, you got to admit this. The way I was prepping to hype you up, It wasn't as good as Vic's. Hey, Avo, tell the good people where they can follow you at. Did you feel my gather I had going on?
It wasn't the same. You're right. It wasn't the same.
I didn't have no gathering stuff. Hey, you got to give him his flowers, though. Still give him his flowers.
I am. Hey, Avo, before I tell the people where they can follow me, I just want to let you know you've been killing it. I appreciate everything you've been doing, bro. You've been getting your money's worth with all the new equipment. You've been killing shit.
Hey, I got to do something with it. You know what I mean?
All right. Hey, follow me at DynastyBro on Instagram and Twitter, and follow the main Instagram page. We going live on that thing now. Dynasty Bros FF. Follow us, baby. Hey, Vic. I was about to call you Avo. Hey, Dynasty Bro Vic. Where can the good people follow you at, my brother?
Follow me at Chief Sosa FF, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast, Dynasty Bros FF, wherever you listen. And I want to give DJ Avo his flowers. Usually on my way over here, I'm listening to my ratchet music just to get in that pregame mode. But I got a text. I got a notification on Twitch saying DJ Avo's live. I had to tune in. Hey, the sound was crispy, man. And you was rocking, bro. From new school, old school, through in that Casanova.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He had my Instagram live rocking. People was commenting, hey. And then hating ass Instagram cut me off.
Oh, you know how the gram be.
Yeah. Hey, but we're going to call that the pregame. So Dynasty Bros pregame.
Yeah, let's go. Pregame.
Whenever he go live, make sure y'all check it out, man. It's just, get hyped before the show, get hyped before the game, whatever you're doing, get hyped while you cooking dinner, running these errands in the evening, whatever you're doing. So, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the next session, man. I actually enjoyed it. So
we're going to have some more fun. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy.
Good stuff, man. Looking forward to it. All right, Dot, tell the good people what we're talking about today.
Hey, look, what we're going to do is we're going to give a rundown of day 2, and then just the rest of the draft too, man. We really want to key in on day 2 and get the guys that really matter in fantasy. And then after we key in on those guys, we will just chime in on if we like people 3rd round, we like people 4th round, 5th round, 6th round, all of that shit. So that's what we're going to do. And if we breeze by people, excuse us. That just means that we don't agree with them in fantasy football. We in so many rookie drafts, man. We just agree, bro. When you get into that 4th round, you like, bro, this draft can go to hell. Damn, they're done. You want it to be done. Trade my 4th. Throw the whole 4th round away.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there's been guys that blew up in the 4th, so you do got to pay attention to it. Trust your scouting. Trust your opinion. Get the guys you like it around there. They're all dart throws. Trust the opportunity. It was a weird year, so trust the guys that got the tape from the year before. Sometimes just whatever you can do when you get to that 4th round, just know you should probably just take the guy with the upside, maybe some speed, maybe some size, Trust all of that as you go on.
Hey, I like to look for the opportunity, like who has a clear path to get on the field right away.
Yeah.
So look who's been shipped off that roster and just look at who the competition is. So, hey, that's what I like to look for. But appreciate y'all rocking with us with this stretch. Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all what I did. So what I did was, since we didn't have a time limit, I took a second, jumped on my Googles, did my Googles, and figured out who the next player was that got drafted. Because I didn't know how else to make that last pick was a struggle.
Yeah.
So that's what I had to do. So I just figured I'd throw that out there as a random idea. If you really don't know what to do, understand that if a team invested a high draft pick into that player, they want to get him on the field. That was my way of looking at it.
Basically, Avo saying trust the draft capital.
Yeah. And that's dope. You know what I mean? Like as you go through these steps, you start to put together your own process. You know what I mean? It's like a puzzle. You're just figuring it out as far as what works for you and then what don't work. So maybe next year you might pivot. Maybe you might stick to that process. So I like it, man. At the end of the day, define your own process. And, hey, if you're comfortable with it, that's all that matters. All right, so today we're going to get into rounds 2 and 3. We're going to cover day 2. And then, of course, next week we're going to do day 3, which is rounds 4 through 7. But we're not going to go through all the guys. We're just going to go through the relevant guys, maybe some guys that failed, maybe some guys that rose, and just some dart throws that we like. So, all right, bro, let's get into it, man. Let's dive right in. So the second pick, second guy off the board on day 2, wide receiver Elijah Moore out of Ole Miss. 5'10", 178. Position ranked, he's number 4, according to ESPN. But I know this is a guy who had a lot of hype, especially coming off his pro day. He ran a 4.3. I don't know how much stake we can put into that, given everybody's running 4.3s and 4.4s, but he is fast, so I'll give him that. I mean, the tape shows. And for me, it's crazy because I know we had our girl Casey on. We was breaking down these wide receivers. She put Elijah Moore on my radar, and I watched some film on him. And I was like, man, he reminds me of Jamison Crowder, just how he's getting peppered with targets. And then where does he end up? Fast forward with the Jets. So
about to push Jamison Crowder off the team.
Man, but I definitely like the landing spot for him. Like, the opportunity is just wide open. I feel like everybody has to go in there and earn their spot. Like, they have a new coach, new quarterback, new skill players. They brought in some guys through free agency. So for him to be the first skill player taken on day 2, that speaks volume. Like, to me, day 2 means you have a chance to start. Like, day 1 is like, hey, we expect you to be a Pro Bowler. We expect you to come in and be an impact guy, difference maker from day 1. Day 2 is like, hey, we believe you can start. You can have a solid role in our offense. So, Dot, what are your thoughts on Elijah Moore?
I rock with Elijah Moore. I know a lot of people are scared because they brought in Keelan Cole. They brought in Corey Davis. Mims is going into his second year, and he's a talented receiver. But like I said, to do all of that and still invest more in your offense, and they brought in a fresh quarterback. Maybe they wanted to bring in somebody young that could build some rapport, have a connection with their quarterback. I like what they did. Like I said, Jamison Crowder, cap hit. They can save 10 mil. Go ahead and get them off the books. Like Dynasty Bro Vic like to say, get them off the books. And none of the receivers can do what he do. You got the big Corey Davis. You got a big Denzel Mims. Mims is a fast guy too, but just Elijah Moore, what he can do, working the slot, working the intermediate field. I like what they can do with him. And like I said, invest in that kind of capital, even after going to go pay a couple guys. You need depth anyway, but that rookie capital lets me know they want to do something with him.
Hey, this is all you need to know about Elijah Moore. During draft day, A.J. Brown was there with him in tears, bro, saying, bro, he was telling him, hey, you're better than me. He was saying, like, you taught me shit that I didn't even know nothing about. I didn't know anything about breaking down. And so if you got A.J. Brown cutting onions and, speaking volume on your skill set, that's all you need to know about Elijah Moore. So this is a guy who I've been seeing go in the middle to late second round. So if you need some wide receivers, definitely get you some Elijah Moore. I mean, look at the draft capital. First one off the,
Yeah, he's the guy with the most draft capital that I see falling. Everybody's scared of the position.
Yeah. But hey, if you got A.J. Brown vouching for him, I'll take it.
Facts.
So, all right, bro, let's keep it pushing, man. All right, next guy. So, with the 35th pick, Javonte Williams, man, running back out of North Carolina, went to the Denver Broncos. So, a lot of people, of course, you still have Melvin Gordon there, but it's Dynasty and it's the NFL. Like, these guys are looking not just for the right now, but for the future. So I like the pick. He gets to learn from a talented veteran. And then also he gets to get some opportunity there. And he appears to be the future back for the Broncos. So might not be this year right away. Probably, step into a committee. But once Melvin Gordon's out of there, it's the Javonte Williams show. So I like the landing spot.
Yeah, I feel like on initial sight, everybody was kind of frustrated and upset because, like, man, he didn't go to a wide open spot. My thing is, you should be happy he went to a team like Denver because Denver is building their team to be good for years. I feel like the only thing they're missing is their quarterback, but they stacked up that defense even more. So, they're going to want to try to do that ground and pound game on the other side, man. And they brought in Teddy, maybe a guy that don't lose them games. Think about the Peyton Manning year they won. He wasn't nothing but a game manager with a great defense on the other side. So give me the guy that's going to learn for a year, get to bounce off the game with Melvin Gordon, and then go into next year after Gordon's contract is up as the number one with great receiver weapons around him, tight end weapons around him. Dude, the offense is going to be loaded and the defense is going to be loaded. I love running backs on those kind of teams.
Man, I love the landing spot going back to, look, they're in the AFC West. They don't want to get into shootouts with the Chargers and the Chiefs. They want to keep that ball on the ground, run the clock out. So I like the opportunity there for Javonte. And he's been going like at the late first rounds, just depending upon running backs, but he's definitely the number 3 RB in this year's class. And yeah, man, I like the landing spot. So, all right, let's keep going. Pick 17 of the second round. Rondale Moore, wide receiver out of Purdue, went to the Arizona Cardinals, 5'7", 181. So going back to the rookie episodes, or at least with the mock drafts, at least for me, it came down to, hey, will Rondale land in a spot with a great offensive coach, offensive coordinator, a great football mind? So I like to land in a spot. I feel like Cliff Kingsbury will leverage his skill set pretty well. I'm sure Rondale will be leveraging special teams. So I can see them getting creative with Rondale, leverage him in the slot, line him up in the backfield, getting off the edge. So, yeah, I like the landing spot. Of course, it's still crowded there, bringing in A.J. Green for this year. And then also they still got Hopkins, who commands a lot of targets. And they still have old man Fitz. So a lot of pass catchers there still in Arizona, but future's bright for Rondale Moore. What are your thoughts?
I fuck with Rondale, man. Everybody was so worried about him being so little, 5'7", but he's a damn dog. And I think he went to the best position that he could, going to the Cardinals with Cliff Kingsbury and on a team that could use him in unique ways, man. I'm not worried about A.J. Green. I know he's a vet, but I wouldn't be surprised in 30 days he's not even on the damn team. I don't know what Larry Fitzgerald is doing, but hey, they need to just get to the position where they let them young boys run. Let Rondale play. I know Christian Kirk ain't been doing everything they've been wanting him to due to injury. Hey, Andy Isabella being hurt, but get them the fuck out of there. They went and got a more talented guy, small or not. Hey, the quarterback small, Rondale small. They might build some kind of rapport, man. He's going to love Rondale. He's going to be able to do a lot in that offense, and they're going to be moving around all over the field. So he's going to be a great addition to anybody's team, PPR or not. I think he's going to rack up a lot of yards.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
All right, bro.
Here we go. What pick number was this?
This is pick 23 of the second round.
Pick 23 of the second round, Mr. Pat Fryermuth. Tight end out of Penn State. Is that what you be calling tight end you? One of the tight ends you?
Yeah.
Tight end you in Notre Dame?
Yeah.
All right, look, this is a guy that's going to a team. I know they got Eric Ebron, but one more year, he probably off them books too. The only fear that I have with Pat Fryermuth is I don't know what's going forward after this year with Big Ben. I don't know who their quarterback is going to be. I don't know if they're going to stick to being a pass-heavy team, but even if they're not, they got a tight end that can block his ass off, who can catch his ass off, and he loves to be in the trenches, man. So I don't know if they want Najee and they want Pat to contribute to their offense right away. And Ebron's not going to be the blocker, so I think Pat's going to come in and get on the field right away because that's what he can do, you feel me? So they got them 3 receivers. Najee can catch out the backfield. I don't know what kind of contribution Pat's going to make in fantasy, but as a tight end, you just want to see your tight end get the field early and often, and then you can build from there. And I think he will see the field early. So that's what I like about Pat.
Yeah, hey, Pat's been going in the 3rd round as of right now in these rookie drafts. So a lot of upside. Future's bright. I mean, Ebron, he struggles with drops, man. It is what it is. So, they're bringing in a guy who they believe can catch the ball. So I can see him taking over Ebron's spot in the receiving game. And I'm not worried about the Big Ben situation at the end of the day. I'm sure they're bringing a quarterback after Big Ben's done that can get Pat the ball. So I can see him turning up in the red zone for them.
I hope so, bro. Dwayne Haskins the backup right now, bro.
Yeah.
That's ugly.
Yeah, but Pat, he's pretty versatile, bro. He's a guy that can line up out wide too. So
they gonna love him in that offense, man. They really are.
All right, man. Pick 24, Dwayne Estridge out of Western Michigan. This was a guy who I actually, he got put on my radar at the end of the day. He rose at the Senior Bowl. He landed with the Seattle Seahawks. I didn't really like the landing spot, just given, they already got DK and they already extended Tyler Lockett. But we all know the Seahawks always keep a 3rd receiver involved. So you always see that 3rd receiver in that offense gets a touchdown here and there. So he can definitely make an impact. But I believe they're going to leverage him in the special teams. So we'll see. But for a day 2 pick, that's kind of high. I mean, just to bring a guy in for special teams. But, hey, we'll see.
I ain't going to lie. He got put on my radar before the draft. I'm trying to think of the podcast that actually put me on. I can't even think about it. But it's a name I never heard. So all I did was went to go look up film. And I'm like, man, small slot guy that can do whatever they want him to do. Kickoff return, punt return, slot. He can spread the field. He's fast. He has nice body weight for his size, man. So I'm excited to see how they use him. Right now they have 2 studs. I don't care how you want to cut it. They have a stud in DK and a stud in Tyler Lockett. Maybe he's coming in to learn under Tyler, the same way they brought in Tyler Lockett while they had Doug Baldwin. You know, that was still a real thing. They had Doug Baldwin and Tyler both playing, and they tried to always have a big receiver. So I can understand, you know, if he's going to slide in, play that Tyler Lockett role when Doug Baldwin was a PPR machine. I can see that happening in Seattle, and it just shows me that, yeah, they keep saying they want to run the ball, but I think they're going to let Russ try to cook a little bit more because they didn't do too much on that defense. It's horrible.
Yeah, and this is a guy I've been seeing going in the 3rd round of these rookie drafts. So, granted, he has a draft capital, but he's been sliding. I think that's because people notice, you know, they still got DK and Lockett in the building.
Man, you want to talk about a spot landing that I don't like. Tutu Atwell, bro, going to the goddamn Rams, man. How do you not have that much draft capital? Defense, it's one of the better defenses in the league. I'm not going to lie, it was. But, like, when you look at what that team could use in an offense, you know, you still need O-line. They got rid of Gerald Everett. You know, there were still tight ends on the board. Pat was gone. There's still some other guys I like. They went and took a small, speedy guy. It was like, where are they going to use him? They just tried to pick up Deshaun Jackson during the offseason. So, you know, you just feel like he's going to be the small, speedy guy. Got Robert Woods. The only thing I see right now is, man, I think this is going to take away from some of the rushing ability that Robert Woods has on that upside.
Okay.
Because I don't see him interfering with anybody in the pass game, at least right now this year. I feel like they're going to try to use him in unique ways, which might take away with some of the unique ways they use Robert Woods, which might not, it's not horrible, but that sucks taking away design plays for Robert Woods, man. What do you think about Tutu Atwell?
Yeah, bro, that's a good point because you see Robert Woods getting involved off the edge, off those sweeps. So maybe Sean McVay wants a little bit more speed coming off the edge. So, man, but when I saw this pick, I just couldn't help but think about Tavon Austin. So I didn't want Tavon Austin in Dynasty. I don't want, you know, Tutu. I mean,
that's a sad comparison.
It just puts me, you know, that's just where it put me with the pick. So
man, that was even more disappointing than where I was thinking, bro. And I didn't have no specific guy to compare that, but that is depressing to hear.
Yeah.
Come on now, dog.
All right, bro. Let's keep it pushing, man. Let's go to the 27th pick of the 2nd round. Terrace Marshall, wide receiver out of LSU. I like the landing spot. I mean, look, if you got a Joe Brady who was offense coordinator at LSU, put at least have some input on this pick, saying, "Hey, I want this guy. This is a guy who played behind Jefferson and Jamar Chase, but of course, Terrace still made plays. That speaks volume, man. So I like it. I feel he has a lot of opportunity there in Carolina. You know, he can play in the slot. He can line up out wide. I think this does hurt DJ Moore. I know we've been waiting for him to become the true number 1, wide receiver in Dynasty in terms of being a top 12 finish. But we added Terrace Marshall, and you still got a Robbie Anderson who can stretch the field, and you got Christian coming back who commands a lot of targets already. Man, I have DJ Moore as a
damn. He's a bust, bro.
I want to say like wide receiver 3, man. Like he's just gonna be up and down, bro. I got him as wide receiver 3.
All right, I'm a
front end though.
All right, let me see if I can help that a little bit.
Yeah.
I think in the long run, it hurts Robbie. I think it stops Robbie from staying in a Joe Brady system with a quarterback they just brought in that he got rapport with because his contract is up before DJ Moore's. I don't see you paying Robbie knowing that you got to pay DJ the next year. One of them got to get paid, but you bring in a guy that reminds me more of Robbie style. Look at the size, man. Robbie's probably about the same height as Terrace, same size. They're both fast. Terrace ran a 4.38, whatever you want to call it at his pro day.
Yeah.
But just speed, tall, like just the body type of Robbie. So if Robbie wants a contract next year, I don't think he gets it with the Panthers. I think they just slide Terrace Marshall in, and then you have the Terrace Marshall, DJ Moore combination rolling into next year. This year, I don't know how it's going to roll. They lost Curtis Samuel. He was kind of a gadget player, but they were still using him as a receiver heavy. But you got 3 guys that remind me of like bigger targets, and I don't know how that slides in. I don't know who plays what, but I'm excited for his long-term play and role on that team because, like I said, Joe Brady, he knows how to utilize his receivers, and I don't think you have a solid 1 on that team. I think from here on out with that system, you have a 1A and a 1B no matter what, and then Christian's probably the number 1 in general.
Yeah, I was about to say these dudes are 1B and 1C because Christian's the number 1 receiver on that squad. He's going to command all these targets. So,
yeah.
But this is a guy who I've been seeing literally go all over the place in the second round. He's been going early, been going middle, been going at the end. So this is your guy. Get your guy. He's definitely one of my guys. So I definitely got some shares of tears.
Big tears.
All right, bro. Let's keep it pushing, man. We had a quarterback. Talk us up, Doc.
Hey, look, last pick of the second round. But you know what, though? The Bucs, what did they really need? They brought every single person back. So why not try to get the backup heir apparent to Tom Brady? They went and got Trialcast. Did I say Trialcast?
I don't know.
Cal Trask from Florida, man. The quarterback who had hella weapons and pieces around him. And, so I think they made him look a little bit better, but I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I like his upside. I feel like if he's in a system that can utilize his strengths, he'll be an okay quarterback. I don't see any real, long-term upside, but, just kind of those quarterbacks that just stick around on a team because they like the way he is and they use him. And he doesn't lose you games. He's more of that style of quarterback to me. And to be honest, in Dynasty, that don't mean shit if Tom Brady don't ever age. Like everybody keep on saying, well, maybe, after Tom Brady next year, what if it ain't next year? What if Brady is Brady for 4 more years and he don't walk Kyle Trask through his whole rookie contract? It's a possibility, man. At this point, I'm not putting nothing past Brady until he shows it, man. He's a different breed. So to say you just got the backup to Tom Brady and the next man up, it could be a damn lie because they didn't get him in the first season. They don't get the 5th-year option. So this year is already a dud. You just got to walk it down to see when Tom Brady's done. So how do you feel about Kyle Trask going, bro, to the Bucs?
I'm on the opposite side, bro. You want to know how good Kyle Pitts is?
Yeah.
So good, he got Kyle Trask drafted in the second round of the NFL draft. So, we watched Kyle force the ball to Kyle Pitts and triple and double coverage. That shit's not going to fly in the NFL. He's a pocket passer. His style of play is getting outdated. He reminds me of an Al Jefferson in the NBA. He wants to post up and play with his back to the basket. Now you got 3-point shooters, within center. So to me, with the way these pass rushers are getting faster and all these other guys, I just see his style of play getting outdated, man. So, but hey, he's behind Tom Brady. That's a hell of a mentor to play behind.
Facts.
We saw Jimmy G play behind Tom, so there's some upside there, but I don't want no parts just off of what I've seen coming out of college. I know he has all the numbers and all the stats, but again, I watch him force the ball to talented pass catchers, and I just don't see it translating. So I'm out on that. But to your point, the Bucs brought all 22 starters back. They didn't need nothing. I would have liked to see them spend that draft pick elsewhere, but hey.
Facts.
All right. So let's get into round 3. Now we're just going to kind of breeze through some of these guys. So we could just group these guys together. So second quarterback for round 3 taken was actually the first, of the third round, Kellen Mond, Texas A&M quarterback. He went to the Vikings, and of course, we saw him, play with multiple coaches at A&M. They went to air it out attack under Coach Sullivan, and then Jimbo Fisher came in with a more of a pro style. So that's where he kind of stepped his game up. So he's really going to be a project behind Kirk Cousins. So
I know.
How you feel about that?
I ain't mad at him being a project. He automatically knows he's coming in to sit. But I do like the fact they brought in a different style of quarterback, a guy that can run, and complete opposite of Kirk Cousins. So I don't know if that's something that they want to start moving forward with in the future, just switch up that whole offense. But I like that they went out there and got their guy, and it's, like I said, it's completely different than the starter they have right now. So I'm interested to see how he is. He is a guy that I will sit and wait on in them Superflex leagues. When you get to the third round, man, you start to get to those guys. There's all, backup running backs for the most part, and you're all, like I said, everything is a dart throw. So you take the premium position. So between Kellen Mond, that's a dart throw. And then the next guy we're going to talk about, Mr. Davis Mills. He went to Houston, man. It's like, I don't know how sexy that sounds. I know we have the situation going on with Deshaun Watson, but this is a guy that coming out of high school, he was a 5-star recruit. He was a guy that was highly touted going into college. Played with hella injuries, banged up knee injuries. He didn't play that many games, and clearly not playing that many games doesn't stop anybody from getting drafted. As you see, there were some that went in the first round. But it's just all about, I don't know what they seen. Talent, I don't know if they're just trying to take the fact that he was a 5-star recruit, that he has upside. I think they panicked and took a guy because, hey, I don't know what Deshaun's doing. It just seemed like a panic pick. How you feel about Davis Mills, bro?
Yeah, I agree. That does feel like a panic pick because I feel like they really wanted Kellen Mond since he went to a Texas school, and not saying he's a Deshaun, but that's an easier transition to a Kellen, just given the play style. So that does feel like a pressure pick. But again, like you said, the Deshaun Watson, big question mark there. So they just had to hedge their bet, and they probably didn't like the QBs coming out at this point past Davis. And going back to the Kellen Mond, I can see the Vikings transitioning to a more mobile style like QB just because that's the way the league's transitioning. So typically, most teams bring in a backup quarterback that fits the style because you don't want to limit your playbook if you got two different style of quarterbacks. Like you got a pocket passer and the backup's a scrambler, that just limits your playbook, right? So you want to be able to just plug and play until the guy comes back. So, the Kellen Mond pick does seem like they want to start transitioning to something more mobile under center. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. So the next guy who we're going to talk about is wide receiver Josh Palmer. We don't spend too much time there. Played at Tennessee, went to the Chargers. He's looking like the number 4 guy right now. 6'1", 210, prototypical size. But, I mean, I'm sure some people are probably going to be excited and want to get a piece of the Justin Herbert offense.
Mike Williams replacement. That's what you're going to keep
on
hearing. But I don't know. Right now,
it feels like a dart throw.
Yeah, it don't mean shit till Keenan Allen ain't on that team no more. That man is a route tactician. Yeah. He's always going to be the number 1 because he doesn't have to worry about speed. He's all about footwork and route running. And until he loses that, which I think is hard to do, he will always be the number 1 guy. He will always be the favorite to Justin Herbert. So anybody else you go get probably won't even demand enough targets. I agree. Look, whether you agree or not, I think Mike Williams is actually talented. He's shown that he can be a touchdown monster. He's shown that he can catch down the field and one-on-one coverage can't be stopped. But if you're not going to get enough targets to the man, it don't fucking matter. So that's next in line. They love throwing to the tight end. They love throwing it to Austin Eckler. They fucking love throwing it to Keenan Allen. Anybody else won't get enough to be relevant.
Bruh, Mike Williams is clutch, bro. Like, that's so – like, he has a clutch trait that's underrated. That's not talked about enough. He shows up in the clutch, the big catch all the time. So – all right, let's group these 2 tight ends, and then we have 2 receivers we're going to group. So let's start with Hunter Long out of Boston College, went to the Miami Dolphins. We talked about this guy, man. What's your take on Hunter Long?
I like Hunter Long. I told you he's a straight-up receiving tight end. And I know they have Mike Gesicki there. 1 more year left on his contract. Nobody really wants to pay tight ends if you don't have to. And I think the way Miami is moving, they're trying to find ways to capitalize on their assets, keep on moving around, trade when need to be, sell high, get the value, keep your money in-house. Why not go get a year out and go get Hunter Long, get Mike Gesicki's replacement? He can be a move tight end. He's a great receiver. He's not the best of blockers, but that's why you work on that O-line. You get your running together, you get your defense together. You can go invest into a receiving tight end. So that's what they have right now. They love Gesicki, and I think Hunter Long playing behind Gesicki for 1 year be straight.
All right. Let's get into another tight end, Tommy Tremble out of Notre Dame. He went to the Carolina Panthers. Not the biggest, 6'3", 240. His style is more of an H-back, but he's known for his blocking, though, believe it or not, and struggled with some drops, but he has a lot of opportunity there in Carolina as far as we get on the field with the blocking. Now, if he turns around the pass catching, a lot of opportunity there. So, and we saw how Carolina's leveraged the tight end in the past, but again, they have Joe Brady there, and this is our first time seeing a complete offense with a Christian back. So how much involvement will the tight end get, especially with having a Terrace Marshall, a DJ Moore, and a Robbie Anderson. Now, of course, if you go back to the Joe Brady days at LSU, they did keep a tight end involved, so we'll see. But to me, this is still a dart throw.
I agree with you. Everything you said, echo.
All right, bro. Now let's get into a couple wide receivers.
You put me on him, so you should start talking about it.
All right, man, Dami Brown. So he actually landed with the Washington football team. Hey, wide receiver out of North Carolina, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. He could have played at Alabama. He got recruited there, but he decided to go to North Carolina. Now, of course, you know, they got Terry. He's the alpha there. And then they brought in Curtis Samuel. I feel like this is just a depth piece. He's a guy that can stretch the field. So, you know, for me, he does feel like a dart throw in that system just because they do want to have a more of a balanced attack. They like to run the ball. They got Gibson. You know, they want to feature Terry. And then you got Logan Thomas, who commands a lot of targets and also especially in the red zone. So I do see Dynasty Brown being a role player who gets subbed in. So.
Yeah, I like him. I think he will be a good role player, though. I think he'll have big plays downfield because I think the offense is going to have to shift, worry about the run game, and then worry about Terry all over the field and Curtis Samuel they brought in the offseason, who I think he's going to be playing all over the field. So he's going to be a threat. But I think Dynasty Brown's going to – I think he's going to catch a couple of those big 40-yard passes for no reason. Be fantasy relevant because of those games. He probably have 2 catches, 60 yards, and it's like in a touchdown. It's like, damn, I missed that week. But playing with a guy like Fitzpatrick, you'll get those. He don't mind slinging it every once in a while.
I like it, man. This just means Terry's stock is up because these first 2 seasons, you could just tell Washington was going to the ball, like where the ball was going to Terry. Yeah. Now it just opens Terry up. So I like the opportunity. All right, man. Amari Rodgers went to the Packers. You know, this is a guy who I'm seeing going in the 3rd, 4th round. Again, another dart throw, but hey, he's basically a running back that plays wide receiver. So another weapon for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I feel like he's falling right now because it's, you know, the question is Aaron Rodgers coming back? Will we get the Rodgers throw? We don't know. I'll tell you this, though, if Aaron Rodgers is on that team and happy, and we for sure know that, Rodgers will be going in the 2nd round easy every draft. And I'm starting to see it early 3rd. Sometimes I've been seeing him at the 212, like right there at that cut, 212 at the earliest, rolling into the 3rd round. But I'm telling you, man, I think he steps in right away and becomes the number 2 in that offense. But that number 2 in the offense don't mean anything if Aaron Rodgers ain't there. And even if Aaron Rodgers is there, is he happy? Does he play like he did last year? And does the number 2 receiver top what Robert Tonyan can do? Because technically he might be the 3rd option. So I like Rodgers. I like where he landed, but it all depends on wherever Aaron is.
All right, Doc, talk about the 25th pick, man.
All right, this is a guy, Mr. Trey Sermon, that I enjoyed his big games. I liked watching him play at the end of the year, but I wasn't going to let those big games turn me into a lover of Trey Sermon, man. He ended up getting drafted, though, by San Francisco, Kyle Shanahan. Look, we love his offense. We love the running backs there. Yes, I guess it's stock should rise since Kyle went and handpicked him, but it's like, do you really want the running backs in that offense? Do you really want to invest into the running backs? Because they just don't mind playing anybody. They still got Mostert there. I know me and you were big on Jeff Wilson rolling into the season, and they still took Elijah Mitchell. We'll talk about him a little bit later. But I don't know. I guess they invested, so Trey Sermon probably will get some play coming up. I guess they liked him. I'm just not the biggest fan, and I don't want to turn into a guy that likes somebody just because of his landing spot. And I feel like that's the only reason why I would even like him right now anyway.
Bro, it feels like a trap, man. And this is a guy who we have on our co-GM team because we auto-drafted him. So
we gave ourselves the flag, though.
Yeah. So we're going to see how this one goes, but it feels like a trap to me. But this is a guy who I'm seeing going early in the 2nd, also in the middle of the 2nd round. So this is your guy, get your guy. I will always preach that.
Facts.
All right, we're going to breeze through these next guys, but I do want to highlight Nico Collins out of Michigan. He went to the Texans. Hey, a lot of opportunity there. They just shipped out a lot of wide receivers. No more Will Fuller, no more DeAndre Hopkins. Brandon Cook's still there, right?
Yep, and if Deshaun Watson play, he will automatically run straight into that Will Fuller role. Big, fast, playing next to Brandon Cooks, who is the number 1 no matter what. But there's still 2 different style of receivers, so there could be automatic targets there for Nico Collins day 1.
Yeah, 6'4", 215, big body, and he runs a 4.4, so I like it. All right, this is like a 3rd round dart throw, 4th round. So, all right, Anthony Schwartz, crowded wide receiver room in Cleveland.
But he's a speedy guy, and I told you.
Track speed.
Yeah, when you get to the 3rd round and the 4th round, you might as well try to go on these guys that have size, or they have speed, or they have both. If the landing position doesn't seem super open, trust the overly talented guys when it comes to the traits.
All right, last guy as far as that may have some fantasy relevancy, we'll see. Trey McKitty out of Georgia went to the Chargers. Feels like another trap to me in terms of I want another piece of that Herbert offense. Of course, they just brought in Jared Cook, so he's going to learn behind a veteran. No more Hunter Henry, but if you want to take a dart throw, need a tight end in the 4th round, go get Trey. What are your thoughts on this?
It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
He has a cool name.
Yeah, he does. He
If that
does.
means anything.
All right, those are all the guys, man.
Let's name a couple more guys just on the fly
for day 2? This is all of them.
Okay. Fuck it.
Your other guys must have slipped and fell to day 3.
They did. That's trash.
All right, but let's do this. Do you have someone who you feel might have risen given their situation, whether they brought in an old lineman or another weapon?
Just from day 2?
Or day 1 or day 2?
A guy that has risen from just from day 2. A guy that has risen. Man, maybe Amari Rodgers. I didn't really. I don't. But like I said, I guess he's in a spot where he's falling and rising. I don't know.
Too many
man.
question marks with the Aaron situation.
It is, bro. I don't know, man.
Do you like
Trey
it?
Sermon? How about that?
All
There.
right.
Trey Sermon's stock has risen because I seen him go in the 1st round a couple times. I see him go 2-1. I seen him go over Mac Jones in Superflex. He's going over guys like Rondell. He's going over in this pre-draft process. I don't know where I had Trey Sermon. I need to go look at my shit, but I don't even know if I had him in the 1st or 2nd round in general. And now he went to San Francisco. He has been taken front end of the 2nd round, bro.
All right, somebody that rose for me. I mean, of course, he didn't get drafted, but I'm just looking at who they took. Let's go to Detroit. Swift, man, they drafted Swell. So I just like the opportunity there. They're building an O-line there in Detroit. So I just want to talk Swift, man. This is a great opportunity to go get you some Swift while everybody has all this rookie fever, rookie hype. Of course, they brought in Jamal Williams, but hey, don't let that scare you away from the situation. They're definitely building something.
Come on now,
They
dog.
got Justin Fields in Chicago.
Come on, man.
They're going to be putting up points. You may have an Aaron Rodgers with the Packers who put up points. And you got the Vikings, man. They put up points. So Detroit, they're going to want to run the football. I'm struggling. I couldn't fit that shit out. All right, bro. Those are all the guys. Now we kind of sped through that. So for day 3, rounds 4 through 7, we're not going through all the rounds, but we're just going to highlight some of the key guys. Because at this point, it's really just dart throws, but there are some nice guys who I would consider as steals in day 3.
Facts. Since we moving past this, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
And we can move off of this in 2 minutes. Aaron Rodgers is still on Green Bay next year?
Yes.
He is.
I'm only saying that only because apparently all that stuff wasn't supposed to leak out.
So do you think Amari Rodgers' stock should be rising?
Yeah, based on that. But I don't know if I see Aaron there past that, though. So that's the thing. Aaron seems like kind of got out of save face and keep it clean this year, just make it seem like wasn't no noise. But then the year after that, next season, he's out of there. I mean, look what Tom Brady did. He left New England, went and won a Super Bowl. You know, he could have stayed in New England and won a Super Bowl. But I think we're going to start seeing the trend of these veteran QBs just change their location, man, and, you know, get some fresh air somewhere else.
Okay, do we already talk Julio trade? I mean, rumors.
Nah. Go ahead, talk it.
You think Julio is going to be on Atlanta when the season starts?
That I don't know, but I do think they should move him, capitalize off the name and value now, especially with bringing in a Kyle Pitts and you have a Hayden Hurst who can line up at tight end.
Okay, last thing I want to say then. I think you feel the way I feel about Julio. I feel like we should go flirt and buy Calvin Ridley somewhere. I know he's not cheap, but we should try to go buy him before he gets even more expensive. If we can do that anywhere. I know we got Devontae Adams and we're nervous about the Aaron Rodgers thing. I'm just throwing that out there. Did you see Devontae Adams said if Rodgers ain't there, he might have to get up out of there?
Nah,
I seen that. He said it on live too.
Damn. So
I know.
That just tells me that locker room's not a Jordan Love fan. Wow.
Yeah, that motherfucker done watched Jordan Love practice for a year and a half and was like, this ain't it.
Oh, damn.
Get this nigga off the books.
Hey, maybe a situation where, look, it's okay to take an L. Like, if you need to go get a QB in next year's draft, just do that. If Aaron Rodgers leaves, is what I'm saying. So, you know, I know you spent a first-round draft pick on Jordan Love, but if it ain't it, cut your losses, man, sooner than later.
Throw the whole backup away.
But I don't know, though. I got a couple Jordan Love shares, so.
Throw the whole backup away.
I got a couple.
My guy trying to hold on.
I want to see the. At least want to test drive it.
I heard Green Bay don't love Jordan.
All right, man.
Bars. Hey, Bo, you hear them bars?
Hey, I heard their stadium ain't even that tight. A bunch of bleacher seats.
Damn.
That's what Adam Thielen said. He says a bunch of bleacher seats. So, hey, shout out to my guy Jeremy. That's his squad. Shout out to my guy Rick. They're Packer fans. So
white on white beef.
we ain't in it.
All right, let's walk.
Ain't been it.
Let's walk ourselves up out of here. Look, this is what we about to do. We about to get into the say something good to the people. That is our close. And we got some comments. Let's see some comments before we get into the close.
All right. Got Mom Dukes. Hey, Mom. She said, hey, fellas.
Fire.
I think Tavon with Sean McVay could have something, but instead he got stuck with Jeff Fisher. Yeah.
Damn.
My guy's saying Tavon would have had a chance if he had Sean McVay.
Hey.
How you feel about that? What are your thoughts on that? You think Tavon might have had a legit shot if he didn't have Jeff Fisher?
Yeah, because Jeff Fisher was one of the most bland coaches ever, and Sean McVay is going to. That's why I say, as much as I don't like the 2-2 pick, they draft him for a reason. I think they're going to try to utilize him, but what's the point? You got those fire-ass weapons. That's just an extra weapon for no reason, in my opinion. I guess ain't no such thing as too many weapons, but damn, it just seems extra. But look, let me do this. I forgot what I was about to say. That quick. Let's do this. Oh, no. Let's just do to say something good to the people. We'll worry about that later.
Before we say something good to the people, I thought, unless Vic was about to do it now, I thought you had
No,
something
go
to
ahead,
get
bro.
off your chest.
Go ahead, bro. Oh, yeah. I did want to vent a little bit. I'm in these leagues and trades.
Oh, wait. Let me time it. You
Nah,
get 60 seconds to talk your shit, bro. Do you need more than 60 seconds?
Probably less.
Nah, bro, take the 60 seconds, bro. We used to do this shit, man, and it was pretty efficient. I like that. Hey, yeah, you hear that? You got time today. You ready? Set,
all right, man,
go.
let's go. All right, look, here's my deal with trades. Look, ask yourself, would you accept this trade that you're about to send me? Because if you wouldn't accept the trade, I don't want it. Basically, I don't want your junk. Stop trying to pawn your junk off on me. I don't want it. I don't want guys like Sterling Shepard and guys like, I don't know, my second round pick this year for my third and fourth next year. Like, come on. What we doing? So that's it, man. Short and sweet. I just want to vent a little bit. Just ask yourself.
You got 20. You got it.
I'm just going to say this. Usually when I do send trades, I try to look at, everyone's situation. I feel like it should be a win-win on both sides and also should hurt a little bit, cut a little bit on both sides. So that's all you should do a trade. It shouldn't be I need to win on paper and get 3 picks in a player for his one guy just to look like I won. Like, it's not about that. It's about building relationships. So make sure when you're going into dynasty trades, build relationships.
That's it, my G. That's a minute. My G.
Hopefully,
you sounded too calm to be talking shit, though.
I try to be at one with it, man. Be at peace. So
That's real.
Hey, Vo,
What's good?
can I have 60 seconds to rant?
Oh, you need it? Let's go.
Can you switch me up a song?
I wasn't ready. Give me 2 seconds.
I'm gonna set me a timer.
I wasn't ready.
Come on, bro.
My bad.
All right, let me know. Play anything.
I don't know what you about to say. Otherwise, I'd have been super ready.
Nah, just play anything. I just want to rant, bro.
I already know, but I wasn't.
Never mind. We're going to say something good to the
Go
people.
ahead and start ranting. Something's gonna randomly pop in.
Nah, we're gonna say something good to the people because we done waited too long.
Nah, bro, rant. Forget whatever you about
Do
to
you
say. You
mind,
better
Vic?
rant.
go ahead, bro.
You better
Okay.
get it up.
I'm about to start. Here we go. Look, first of all, I'm in all these leagues with a bunch of people that ain't been in fantasy football, feel like, for about a year. And now they coming around to it and they just now want to pay the fuck attention. First of all, get the fuck in your leagues and pay your goddamn dues. And this even go for myself because Vic hit me up. He hit my line. I was like, hey, bro, pay this. I'm like, bet. I just needed a reminder. I forgot I'm in so many fucking leagues. But look, if my motherfucking nigga Vic put in the paid dues tracker one more time reminder, I'm gonna have to step in and say something to you motherfuckers, man, because that shit's not cool. You stay in this league, you done potentially won a league, won some money. Get the fuck back in. Motherfucker paid you out on time. Pay this man his money. Step in, get your ass whooped, pay attention, be active. Please be active. And don't bitch and complain when we kick you out of league because you ain't active, and then you go unactive again, and then we get kicking you out again. Goddamn, do better. Do better. Love you.
He said, "Love you." Hey, bro,
That's a minute.
I do need your 22 dudes though in Dynasty Bros 1.0.
Oh
Could you trade a
man.
future pick?
Oh man, I'm sending it right
Since
now.
we're talking about paying dues,
Hey, my guy, I feel like that rule got changed after I'd already sent my 22. After I already sent my 22
it
pick,
did.
though,
No,
man.
but it got changed because we had people leave a couple leagues,
Yeah,
and
man.
they done traded off and
So-
fucked off the team.
Yeah. So my guy asking me for dues after I done already sent them and shit, man. I'm doing this to prove a point at this point, bro. But I'm gonna send you these dudes.
I forgot about it.
That
Nah,
niggas setting rule changes and then want my money, man.
bro,
Like I left the league or some shit.
I wish people would just look. I get things happen, but damn, don't fuck off the team and trade all the draft picks and find out you're not winning the ship and then want to leave. That's the trash part.
I know.
People go all in, punt their picks, and then they.
I'm just saying they want some money from me after he done changed some settings in the middle of the goddamn league. I mean,
Not
that's
me.
all I'm saying.
Is that me?
Yeah, that was you.
What settings did I change?
Bro, it was never understood we can't trade future picks without paying the
That's because we
future
had
fee.
people leave. Like
I know, so that
recently.
means you just now changed them.
That's not-
I sent my 22
That's
a
not
year
league.
ago.
That's not a league setting.
Bro, well, don't make a league rule after I done already sent my 22 and then bug me about it. My bad.
I'm not
gonna
bugging
send it.
But
You just did it, man.
I'm
Live on it. This
I'm
is
just
bugging.
asking you.
You just did it live,
Okay.
bro. That's bugging,
that's
bro.
not bugging. I'm just
Kind
asking.
of.
Okay. But at the end of the day, hey, we had people leave our leagues after they done punted their picks and got traded their picks. So
I ain't lead the league, y'all. None of the leagues. I'm out here.
all right.
And I
that's
paid up everything but that 22 rule. Fuck that. I'm still gonna send it. I ain't sending it until next Tuesday when we on the podcast.
All right.
On the G. Matter of fact, if I go get my 22-second back, do I gotta send it?
I'm ready to get out of
Is
here.
that a
bro.
good question?
I don't know.
Avo.
I'm not even listening.
I don't want to participate.
That's a good question. My nigga can't even answer it. If I go get that pick back and it's on my team, do I gotta pay?
Nah.
All right, I'll holler at you in an hour.
Good luck. Oh, you sent me that pick? All right, bro. These guys are just getting extended.
Hey, let's
for
say
no
something
reason.
good to the people. I know. Anybody want to go first? Do we have any volunteers?
Not exactly. Nope.
Okay, well, I'll say something good to the people. Hey, I am going on vacation and I've been working my ass off and I've been doing a lot of just busy shit. And I ate some Chinese food the other day. Swear to God, the fortune cookie said, you're not enjoying the energy right now. You need a vacation. I said, damn, the world I already know. So all I'm saying is get away if you need to, man. Make sure you take care of your mental and your physical, all that you can. You know, you work, that's good. Take care of your family, take care of friends, do everything you need to in your life. But make sure you get away and take a breather for yourself and enjoy life too. So I want to say that. And I will be on vacation after tomorrow, I'll be on vacation for the next 5 days. Thank God. All right, somebody else go.
I'm laughing because I had Chinese food the other day and I threw away 3 fortune cookies. So
You didn't
now,
read none of
now I'm
them.
wondering what them shit say, bro.
Man.
You about to get into it with your bro over 22 dudes. You should have read that shit. So you should have known.
Damn. All right. I'm going to go real quick. Man, we are in these fantasy drafts, rookie drafts, dynasty drafts, that is. Hopefully you're having fun. I know I'm having fun. This is why we do it. This is why we play. So this is one of the funner times as it relates to dynasty football. So hopefully you're enjoying it. And then I just want to shout out to any hobby that you may have in general. So make sure whatever hobby you have, you're actually enjoying it. So how do you know if you're enjoying it? If you have that feeling like a kid on Christmas, that's how you know you're really enjoying what you're doing with your hobby. So yeah, man, this week's been fun. I'm still having fun because I got more drafts upcoming and wrapping up some drafts. So
Big facts. Avo,
What's good?
he said what's good and then start going into it.
My bad. I just be ready. I'll be ready. My bad. I was trying to bring in another record. I just want to keep encouraging everybody to, stay up and follow your dreams. Go for it. I went live today for the first time. I'm very excited. I'm going to keep going live. I was getting some text messages from some guys that was listening, so I appreciate them ahead of time. I appreciate everybody that listened and check me out, man. I'm going to be going live often, man. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. So I just encourage everybody to do the same, man. I heard an interesting stat the other day that the pandemic might have led more people to not go back to work and to really chase your dream, because it kind of showed you that we really only got one chance at this thing. So ain't no need for waiting, because you never know when the next pandemic is coming. So I just want to encourage everybody to follow your dream, pursue it, go for it, whatever it is. Let's get it.
Hey, we'll be preaching back there, bro. Where the collection plate at, bro?
Battle.
Sent the plate around 3 times already. What's going on?
Big facts. And if you listen to some of his mixes, he might slide in some old Dynasty Bro Dot music. You might be able to clip some of our rap shit.
Always one dot song. Let's see if you can pick it out.
He might slide in some Vic shit too. Vic got some bars out there. They surfaced out there. I ain't gonna show y'all where they at. You gotta listen to Avo mixes.
Come on, man. I'm on LinkedIn, bro. Come on.
My nigga Vic out here, bro.
I got a LinkedIn profile.
Bro, your LinkedIn picture was funny. I don't know if
it's still up there, bro. I need to get a new professional shot. Hey, shout to Mom.
This is what it looked like.
That shit trash. And I think my collar wrinkled. I need a new professional shot.
Oh man, hey, I fucking love y'all. Look, this is the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast, and we showing you how to dominate your league, Dynasty Bro Style. I hear you, Avo, spinning. Avo, walk us out, man, so we ain't dragging this shit on too much longer.
Hey, man, we'll catch y'all next week, and then the week after that, and then the week after that. And just please, I encourage you, take your one shot.